Greetings, my wonderful and unstoppable Sussex squad crew. You're tuning in to the Sussex Chronicles, and I'm your dedicated host, Michael Antipus. I hope you're all feeling uplifted and energized today. As always, I want to pause and give a heartfelt shout-out to my amazing subscribers and viewers. Your unwavering encouragement is the lifeblood of this channel. To anyone joining us for the first time, welcome aboard. Be sure to smash that subscribe button, give us a like, share the love, and switch on notifications so you're always in the loop when we drop some hard-hitting truths. And for those who'd like to go the extra mile, feel free to chip in via Super Thanks or PayPal at kevrono23@gmail.com. Today we've got a blockbuster tale to unpack, a saga dripping with deceit, scheming, and one guy's obsessive mission to tarnish Meghan Markle's good name. That guy, Jason Knauf. We're peeling back the layers on those infamous bullying accusations and shining a spotlight on the shady tactics cooked up by the palace and their media cronies. Let's talk about Jason Knauf, the man who spun palace gossip into a global circus. Who is he, really? Knauf was the communications guru for both the Cambridges and the Sussexes, but something about him always felt off from the jump. Back in 2018, he lodged a formal gripe, claiming Meghan had bullied palace staff. Here's the twist, though. The supposed victims didn't even sign off on it. They flat out refused to back him up. Did that slow Knauf down? Not a chance. And get this! His complaint mysteriously popped up in the tabloids right before Meghan and Harry's bombshell Oprah chat in 2021. Random timing? Please. This was a blatant hit job, a textbook palace smokescreen to dodge their own messes by shoving Meghan into the crosshairs. The timing's always suspect with Knauf. His accusations have a knack for resurfacing just as Meghan's about to steal the spotlight, be it a new gig, a big interview, or some major moment. Like magic, the bullying rumours flare up again. Why? Simple. The royal machine can't handle Meghan's shine. She's a fierce, brilliant, caring black woman who stormed their stuffy world and outdazzled them all. They're shook, and Knauf? He's just their loyal lapdog, wagging his tail to their tune. It gets wilder. After playing wingman for the Daily Mail in Meghan's privacy lawsuit, which she crushed, by the way, Knauf got a gold star from Prince William himself. In 2023, William pinned a royal medal on him. Think about that. This dude went all in to trash Meghan, and the palace practically threw him a parade. Folks, squaddies, truth-seekers, if there's a handbook on pulling strings, Knauf's the author. With his polished look and slimy moves, he's been the royals' go-to guy. Their clean-up crew, their spin master, their eager enforcer. The way he's been weaponized against Meghan ought to be a case study in how far power will stretch to shield itself. Let's zoom out and clock the bigger play here. Imagine an ancient dynasty, dripping in riches and status, clinging to a glossy image of poise and dignity. Then, Meghan Markle rolls up, sharp, kind-hearted, bold, a biracial woman whose voice echoes worldwide. All of a sudden the spotlight swivels off the heir and his wife and lands on Harry and Meghan, the duo everyone's buzzing about, the envy simmering behind those palace gates, straight out of a Shakespeare play. Cue Jason Knauf. As the comms boss for both royal camps, he had an all-access pass to the drama. But instead of building bridges, he picked a darker road, treachery and trickery. When those bullying claims against Meghan hit the fan, it didn't take a genius to figure out who was spoon-feeding the press poison. In 2022, the palace kicked off a hush-hush probe into the allegations. You'd expect them to want clarity, right, to show they're playing fair? Nope. The investigation chugged along in secret, and when it wrapped up, guess what? Zero proof of bullying. Nothing. Zilch. But rather than shouting that from the rooftops to clear Meghan's name, they stashed the results like buried treasure. Why? The truth didn't fit their story. Here's the deal, squad. The British press had already done the dirty work. Meghan's rep was smeared, and the palace just kicked back, letting Knauf's claims shield them like a bunch of spineless bystanders. When the probe cleared Meghan, they kept it on the down low, and it gets darker. While Meghan was catching heat and headlines, the royals were busy sweeping their own scandals under the rug. Take the Sovereign Grant Report, for instance. It showed royal expenses had skyrocketed by 177%, hitting a jaw-dropping £102.4 million. Where was the uproar, the front-page fury? The calls for answers about taxpayer cash getting tossed around like confetti? Crickets, because the press was too busy churning out hot takes about Meghan supposedly upsetting someone over bridesmaid dresses. And don't get me started on the palace's ugly track record with racism, stuff they've buried deep. Former staffers have spoken out about racial abuse, but it barely registers a blip. Meanwhile, every flimsy rumour about Meghan gets blasted to the heavens. See the setup? Knauf wasn't just some PR guy. He was the palace's ace in the hole. He turned the media into a battering ram against Meghan to prop up their shaky front. His reward? A fancy title from William? Because apparently ruining a woman's life while hiding royal dirt is a job well done. But here's the kicker. Squad truth doesn't stay buried. No matter how hard they try to smother it, folks are catching on. We see the con. We see the lies. And we're not shutting up. Meghan's been through the ringer more than most could handle, but she's still here, still killing it. That's what keeps them up at night. Let's name it racism. From the start, Meghan got the cold shoulder because of her skin. The first black biracial woman to join the royals was never going to fit their mould. King Charles's ex-valet dealt with racism claims, and Buckingham Palace kept minorities out of office jobs until the late 60s. But those real scandals? Barely a whisper. Instead, they paint Meghan as the bad guy, while their deep-seated racism and money mismanagement stay in the shadows. Knauf's attacks show how the British media bends reality. They keep dredging up old dirt to keep Meghan in the firing line while the royals dodge the heat. Even now, with her Netflix project Meghan with Love on the horizon, the same old nonsense is circling back. But there's no fresh proof. Just recycled garbage meant to drag down a thriving black woman. My fierce Sussex squad fam, we've had it. We know what's up. We see their playbook. And we've got Harry and Meghan's backs. Psalm 37:12-13 says it best. The wicked scheme against the just and grind their teeth at them, but the Lord laughs at the wicked, knowing their time is near. And here's a nugget from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It's always the right moment to do what's right. Harry and Meghan have faced relentless hate with grace, grit and heart, and will keep lifting them up, calling out the real story and holding the line against those trying to tear them down. Big thanks, my awesome Sussex squad, for tuning in and championing what's true and fair. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe, like, share and drop a comment. Let's keep the fire burning. And if you're feeling extra generous, support the channel via donating PayPal at kevrono23@gmail.com. No weapon aimed at Harry and Meghan will win. We'll keep raising our voices, standing tall and spreading love. Catch you next time. This is Michael Antipus signing off. Stay lifted, stay fired up and keep pushing for what's right.